Hey y'all! Welcome to our podcast, The Pretty Ugly Struggle, hosted by Conni Love and B.Hall. Each week, sit with us as we discuss viral topics, raising kids, relationships, running businesses, and trying to look good while doing it. The mother effing struggle is real.
I think we're recording now.
You gotta press record.
Right? I mean, but that's what that means, right? When it goes right at the top.
Yep, press record.
Okay, are you ready, Mama?
I'm ready, baby.
Let's do it then. All right.
Hey y'all! Welcome to our podcast, The Pretty Ugly Struggle, hosted by Conni Love and B.Hall. Each week, sit with us as we discuss viral topics, raising kids, relationships, running businesses, and trying to look good while doing it. The mother effing struggle is real.
Hey y'all, welcome to another week of the Pretty Ugly Struggle podcast. I'm your host, B.Hall.
And I'm your girl, Conni Love.
So let's just jump right in, boo.
Oh, gosh.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm a little tired. I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'm a little exhausted, and so my voice is all raspy. And I'm a little...
You know what? Someone said you sound like L'Oreal. Do you know L'Oreal?
No.
I'll have to let you listen to her. She's on the Bully and the Beast podcast.
Uh-huh.
She has a real raspy voice.
Okay.
They said that. I was like, I never heard it, but okay. Why are you so tired, love dog?
Let me tell y'all about my... Can I start with what my weekend?
Please.
So...
Because I don't even know. Catch me up.
Okay, so first of all, it was my ex-boo thing's daughter. It's her 21st birthday Saturday. Wow. So we threw her last minute little backyard 21st birthday.
Why was it last
kickback.
minute and she's 21 and he knows her birthday?
Well,
why was it last minute?
I think because, she doesn't live here in Atlanta.
Okay.
Well, she doesn't live in Atlanta. And I didn't, nothing was planned because we didn't know she would be there.
Gotcha.
So she was in Atlanta. It's like, we got to do something for her.
Yeah.
And of course we went all out and it was dope. So that was Saturday, and then Sunday was Father's Day. And then
Can I just say, ain't no party like a Conni Love party? I just say that real quick.
I like to do it.
Even when she whip it up last minute, it's fire.
So, and then Sunday was Father's Day, and then I was packing because I was coming here. I was supposed to fly Wednesday. Some things happened, some things changed. My son decided he wanted to come, my 19-year-old son, but he wanted to bring his car.
Okay.
So we were like, you know what? Let's
I was wondering
drive.
why you drove. Okay.
So we drove, and I drove. I got up 3:00 this morning and got on the road.
Yeah.
And now I'm here. So that's like a 12, 13-hour drive.
Did you drive?
I drove, girl.
Because you don't trust his driving, so I know.
No, that brother, because I was about to say something else. He decided, he's like, I can do this drive, because he wants to drive back alone. I was like, you got me effed up. No, you're not doing that. Don't even play games. I was like, but you know what? I'm gonna try you out. Let's see what you gonna do on the way here.
Okay.
The first hour, he drove literally 1 hour to the T.
Okay.
And he's like, you feel like driving now?
Oh shit. You lying?
Yes. And I was like, what? I was like, okay, you know what? Because I ain't even going to be able to sleep anyway because I'm nervous because I know he's tired. So, okay, I'll drive.
Of course.
So I drove then until the last 3 hours. I made him drive the last 3 hours.
Okay.
So.
Were you able to rest?
Hell no.
Okay.
I still didn't go to sleep.
I thought I'd ask.
So I haven't been to sleep. I think I took like a 15-minute cat nap when I got here. So that's why I'm a little tired.
And on her way here, she called me and was like, guess what? I was like, what's up, boo? She was like, I'm in Texas. Well, I will be in about 3 hours. Let's shoot. I said, okay, let me get on it and see if we can get in the studio.
We are here, y'all. That's why we're here right now.
Yay,
because we were not scheduled.
Prayers.
Yeah. So that's pretty much been it. And then, one other thing. My daughter, my dope ass daughter, she launched her business today. So that was something else that was major, going over things with her.
That's so dope.
She actually did it by herself, everything.
From A to Z.
A to Z. All she said was, Mom, I think I'm going to start a business. And I was like, okay, I'll buy all your stuff you need. And she was like, no, I got it.
Because she had already been making money anyway.
Yeah, she had already been doing like edits and YouTube intro videos. So she saved all that money to start her charm business.
Love it.
So yeah, she bought all her supplies. She built her website. She got her logo created, her business cards.
What's the name? They need to check it out.
It is Creations by Callie. So you can follow her on Instagram at Creations with a Z by Callie, Calli. Yeah, go buy your kids something. Order your kids something.
Support that black business, that young black woman right there.
Sell her out this week, y'all. Like, sell her out because she is super, super excited about it.
Yes.
So that's been my week, honey. What about yours?
Sweet. My week. I live a life of luxury. Just kidding. Constance is like, you only have to worry about yourself. Only because my daughter is with her dad for the summer. She goes every summer, and then I just live my whole entire life. And I'm learning to say no. When people ask me things and it's something I don't want to do, it's a no. I used to be like, oh yeah, we'll figure it out, or yeah, let's get together. Nah, I ain't feeling it. So I ain't doing it. So this week I've been really, I don't know, did I do anything fun? I did go on a date, guys.
Oh gosh.
I went on a hot ass date.
I ain't heard about this date.
I know.
Wow.
I know. It was fun. I would say it was a lot of fun. We just went to eat and had drinks and stuff, but the conversation was so pleasant and so cool. He was funny, smart. He owns his own business, and we just enjoyed each other. So it was really cool to have some male energy, should I say?
Feeling this male masculine.
I love my black men. I want everybody to know it.
Here she go. Don't get us started. Too early. It's too early.
Okay. Center yourself. So I had a really good week. I did some great sales this weekend. I own a clothing boutique for women, sizes small through 3X, and I really did some good sales this week. So I was really pushing my shit for the first time, and I've
push your shit now. What's the website? What's the name of it? Come on, give it to us.
Let me. It is Bosch Boutique, and it is I run it through Shopify, and yeah, come check me out. And on Instagram is bosch.boutique, and of course my personal is b.classy13. So check me out.
Check her out, y'all.
So what do we want to talk about first? Let's talk about J.Cole.
J.Cole.
Yeah, and No Name.
Okay. No, before we go there, first I want to thank everybody. Can we thank everybody?
Yeah.
Y'all received us well last week for our launch, and it was dope. And we definitely appreciate all of your support. We just trying to do this thing. Like we learning as we go, and I appreciate like the honest feedback. Like my girl Carrie was like, y'all need to make sure y'all do the intro. We like, okay, we on it already. The intro was there today. Little things like that. We appreciate the feedback. So
we had a lot of people that wanted to join. Like, hey, a lot of men. They were like, hey, y'all need some male energy. Hey, I'm there.
So that's something we're going to be doing. Like when we bring guests in, we'll bring females in, but it's mostly going to be men so that we will bring in
a different perspective.
Yeah. Because two sisters.
I could be a bitch.
Two queens talking. Sometimes, we probably agree on most things. So we want to hear somebody else's point of view,
Definitely. So we listen, we're hearing it, and we appreciate you guys.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about J.Cole? Or do you want to talk about the movement? Because the movement is still going on, people.
So that's all together. So let's start off with J.Cole. Well, let's start off with the movement, and then it all lead into that. So I think right now, I'll be honest with you guys, I have not been watching the news. I have kind of not been keeping up with a lot of stuff because I just had a lot of stuff, personal things going on. So I had to kind of fall back a little bit, just know enough so that I'm still informed, but I have kind of fell off. Do you feel like...
Well, a lot was going on in Atlanta, too. Like, y'all got hot this last week. Yeah. It was just like, damn, Atlanta?
Yeah, because we had the killing of... What's his name?
I don't know his name.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm like horrible with names. Like Rayshawn. Oh, gosh, don't give me... I'm sorry. I'm tired. The guy who got killed at Wendy's, and then they burned the Wendy's down in Atlanta. It was a lot going on. So they were protesting there. I didn't go to the protest. My daughter actually got caught up in that because they were out and about. She went live. That thing right there. She just
that's how I knew what was going on initially, because Kalia went live. I was like, oh, let me check out see what Kalia doing. Yeah. And she in the middle
at the protest. She called me like, Mama. I was like, girl, what the fuck going on? What? Yeah. You know, like, because I could hear the fear in her voice, and she was just like, we're in traffic and they shut the freeway down.
So how long was she in traffic?
Over an hour, like an hour and a half.
Wow.
Yeah,
just standstill.
Just sitting at a standstill. They were getting out the car. That's when she went live. You know, so. You know, I'm glad she got to see it and come back home to be able to tell the story. But
for sure.
You know.
So have things calmed down now?
From what I see, like, I went out.
Have they been fired? The guys, the cops?
I don't.
One, I know one
I'm
did,
not sure,
but I don't know about the other one.
To be honest, I hadn't really looked it up. I did, but I can't remember nothing, y'all, right now. I'm tired.
Yeah, I want to say that one was fired and one was on leave, from what I understood, but I don't know what has happened as far as today. So,
I mean, the thing is that the whole situation is tragic. He was running away. How do you fear for your life when somebody is running away from you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, how y'all got to stop saying it. Like, at this point, this shit is null and void.
Yeah.
You were pissed off because he got the best of both of y'all.
Ooh.
And he was drunk.
That's what it was.
You know what I mean? And he took your taser.
Oh.
You got mad. So you shot this man in his back. You know what I mean? So you murdered him. If me and you were to get into a fight right now, and I get the best of you, and you pull out a gun and shoot me.
As you're walking away to leave from
I'm
kicking my ass.
from the fight because I'm
be
scared.
Like, you know what, bitch?
Bow, bow, bow. You murdered me, and so you're going to jail. That is the set. That is what happened here.
Job. Ain't that what that's what we all about to lose your job.
Yeah, so
that's what needs to happen.
That definitely.
But you're right, because I watched a lot of videos, even in this last week, of the others that have guns. They taking the batons, they beating the cops, they stealing their cars, and never did they pull out their gun. Never did the cops pull out their gun to shoot at those people that were committing crimes and turning their weapons against them.
And it sucks. It's really messed up because I mean, it becomes apparent that they don't value a black man's life. They don't value the life of a black person at all. You know, our lives were never valued. We were always looked at as property. You know what I mean? So it's still that today. They still think they own us.
They still think
they own us, and they treat us like dogs.
Yeah.
You know, and they treat dogs better than us.
Bitch, you ain't never lied.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, God
lied.
dang, you know, like, and I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of turning on my TV and seeing like another black person murdered. You know, so I think the protests have slowed down, but the movement is still going. We've gotten a lot of things done, but we still have a lot of work to go because Breonna Taylor, her murderers, because that's what I call them.
Only one was fired though.
But
he has
not
charged,
been arrested.
Nothing.
So
wait, has he been arrested? I know he got fired. Oh goodness.
But playing devil's advocate, you know, in that situation, do you really feel like he
tell the story?
Murdered her? Well, from my understanding, you know, the story is that she was in her bed sleeping.
Her and her boyfriend.
They came to their house
with a no-knock
warrant. Mm-hmm. And with the no-knock warrant, you know, if y'all don't know what that means they can just bust in your door. They ain't got to knock.
They don't have to announce
themselves. They can just kick the door in. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? This was the wrong house. This was the wrong person, you know.
Not only was it the wrong house, wrong person, the person that they were actually serving the warrant to was already in custody. He was in jail already.
So they go in this house. They say that the boyfriend had a gun.
He's licensed.
And which, if I hear somebody kicking my door, I'm coming with mine too. Exactly. You know what I mean? So
in the middle of the night.
And I ain't did shit wrong. So he did what he was supposed to do, protect his family. You know?
Anyone else would.
And they shot them. Like, they shot up the house, and which resulted in her death. You know, and so. I'll be honest with you, like,
but originally he was arrested.
He was arrested, but he did get released. I'll be honest with you and say that I'm devastated about that, and I think a lot of states have changed the law. Like, you must have a no-knock. I mean, like, no-knock warrants are prohibited now. But I'm trying to play devil's advocate, so please don't, those officers were doing their job.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So they made a mistake. You get what I'm saying? So is a mistake different from murder? Like the girl who accidentally shot the guy in Dallas when she went into the wrong apartment by accident. You know what I'm saying? She accidentally shot him because she thought he was a burglar in her apartment. Is this the same type of
While
situation?
he was sitting on his couch eating ice cream. But okay, proceed.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? But do you feel like this is the same situation where, they thought they were doing their job? He comes to the door with a gun and they shoot to protect themselves, and she...
Do I feel like the cops were in the wrong for doing their job?
Yeah.
No. No. But so, I think there needs to be better checks and balances when they're serving. Well, I'm glad that they have prohibited the no-knock warrants. That's great. But yeah, I just think they need to do a better job of, because it's not the first time. It may be the first time we're hearing about someone dying in this situation, but it's happened several times before with at the wrong house. I don't understand how that could happen. But hey, it has definitely happened several times in the past. So.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're changing things.
So for Breonna Taylor's murder, for me, for her, and I hate that my sister is, this had to happen to her. But however, I want to see more change versus justice in that situation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really looking for those cops to be arrested and charged. I'm looking for the system to change.
Absolutely.
Like, policies to change versus in the other cases, that we're dealing with, no, that's murder. And I need them to be charged. Not only them to be charged, your SOPs, which is your standard of procedures, I need those to be changed as well. You know what I mean? So it's kind of different. I'm still marching for the movement. I'm still pushing, but,
So justice for you, for Breonna Taylor, looks different than justice for, let's say, George Floyd.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It is different.
Oh, y'all don't attack me because y'all be killing people. Like, don't attack me on that. But that's really just how I feel.
Hey, tell us how you feel, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell us how you feel. If you agree, and if you don't. Everybody has their own opinion about it.
So.
But with the protesting, No Name spoke up. What did she have to say?
She said something about like celebrities. She called out basically celebrities that are pushing, that push like the Black agenda, like the
culture.
Yeah, the culture or whatever. And some of those for me, that would be like J.Cole, that's Kendrick Lamar's, and she's like, y'all ain't speaking up or whatever. So J.Cole releases this song. I can't think of the name of it. Y'all, I'm gonna get better with that. I'm gonna have my notes next time.
It's like Snow or something, or is it like
Snow in the Bluff or something?
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like that.
So he said the song is dope. First of all, let me tell you, I'm like the biggest J. Cole fan ever. I didn't
even know that.
I love J. Cole. Like, his shit is so real. Like, my favorite song is like Love Yours. But anyway. So he makes this song, and in his lyrics, he's basically saying, Bridget, pull up the lyrics. But he's basically saying, like, I can't speak on something that I'm not educated enough.
But so did No Name shoot him down? Like, did she direct it at him that he wasn't doing enough for the movement? She
said it indirectly. She didn't say a name, but she said, like, y'all not speaking up.
Snow on the Bluff. Snow on the Bluff is the name. Okay. What she said?
She said basically, y'all are not speaking up. But you make your money rapping about this, but you're not saying anything in this time. And he said, did you pull up the lyrics?
It's coming.
Well, basically he's saying in the song, like, I'm not educated enough to make this. You can read it. I think it's the first verse or something like that.
Y'all want to rap it, or y'all just want
Give them your bars, boo. Give them your bars, I tell you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Niggas be thinking I'm deep, intelligent, fooled by my college degree. My IQ is average. Wow. There's a young lady out there. She's way smarter than me. I scrolled through her timeline in these wild times, and I started to read. She mad at these crackers. She mad at these capitalists. Mad at these murdered. I don't know if he went. Okay, mad at these murder police. I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but she mad at my niggas. She mad at our ignorance. She wear her heart on her sleeve. She mad at the celebrities. Low key, I be thinking she talking about me.
Yeah. Okay, and then read the next part, because that's like the part that to me was relevant.
Okay. Now, I ain't no dummy to think I'm above criticism. So when I see something that's valid, I listen. But shit, it's something about the queen tone that bothers me. She strike me as somebody blessed enough to grow up in a conscious environment with parents that know about the struggle for the liberation, and in turn they provide her with a perspective and awareness of the system, and awareness that afflicts them, and the clearest understanding of what we gotta do to get free. And the frustration that fills her words seem to come from the fact that most people don't see.
So basically, he's saying like she's smart, you know what I mean, and he knows why she's
comes from
upset.
a good background too. Like she ain't from no one parent, single mom or whatever. Like she grew up in an affluent area. It's kind of what she's saying. Kind of what he's saying. My bad.
And he's saying like, I'm not intelligent enough to speak on something that I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I rap, but that doesn't mean I'm the smartest person in the world.
I'm not your leader. It's kind of what he said.
Yeah, like that's not my place all the time. Let me be educated on it. I can get out there and march, but that don't mean I got to lead the movement. He knows his place, and I respect that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I just think, and even like in Dave Chappelle's special, he called out Don Lemon, and because he called out all these celebrities, like y'all need to speak up. Why do we put so much responsibility on the celebrities? Like that ain't. They're not my fault. I'm not fault. Half of them
ain't about shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand using your voice and using your platform to inform, but I don't want you speaking on something you don't know.
That's a fact.
Because sometimes you're going to give out misconstrued information, and then now I'm following I'm reposting some shit that ain't even real because you posted it. You know what I mean? So know your lane, do what you got to do, and fall back, and don't criticize anybody for moving the way that they move. Like that's what we talked about last week.
So you kind of agree with J.Cole's stance, but not necessarily No Name stance.
I definitely agree with J.Cole's stance.
Is that because you're biased?
No. I just believe that you don't call people out for, like we said last week, for moving the way they want to move. If you want to protest and if I want to go throw out some bricks through a window because that's how I express my anger, or that's how
let me rock how
I rock, and I'm gonna let you rock how you rock. Yeah. We can't keep putting each other down because we're not doing it the way you think I should be doing it. That's what causes division.
That's true.
That's what causes different movements and different.
Not trying to get on religion or anything, but that's how religions are so divided as well.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Because we all have different interpretations, and we want it to be our way. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And so, me and 10 people think this way, so we're gonna do it this way. And then these, like, come on now, let everybody do it. Long as it's supporting the movement, let them do it.
Let them do it.
You know what I mean? So I don't like that. Don't call out celebrities or anybody. You just do you and make a difference.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
So that's how I feel about that.
And some people move in silence too.
Yeah, and then J.Cole my boy, so you can't come for him. You can't come for
What do you
Cole.
love about J.Cole? Is he your favorite rapper?
He's up there because he raps with substance. You know what I'm saying? Like, he raps substance, and his shit just move you.
I don't know how I feel with you saying that now, because after reading what I just read, it's like, is he just looking up words that make sense and flow together, or do he really know his shit? He's admitting that I'm not that intelligent in everything. Well, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like me, bitch. I got an opinion about everything, but that don't mean I know everything. Sometimes I think I do. I think I do.
That's that Capricorn, honey.
But hey, I'm okay with saying I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
well, let's get into that. Let's let the people know who we are, because we haven't really.
Oh yeah, that was like another thing people were saying. Like, y'all just jumped in there. If I didn't know you, I wouldn't know your personality and whatever.
And I'm more of the type that's like, you'll see my personality when you see it. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to give my goddamn bio. But she's like, nah, we need to tell him something. I'm like, all right.
Give him your bio.
I ain't giving no goddamn bio. Go ahead.
I'll start. I like long walks on the beach.
You like long runs. She literally, when we go on vacation, she goes running every freaking morning at the crack of dawn, like 6 o'clock in the morning, she's running on the beach. So,
that's one of my goals.
True.
One of my goals is to run on every beach in the world.
Damn.
Like, not in the world, because I ain't gonna get them all, but y'all know what I mean. Every time I go on vacation, like, that is me pouring into myself.
And she runs.
Like,
She don't just be out there looking
run.
cute. Like, she runs for, like, miles.
Yeah. I try to do a minimum of 3 when I go on a run. But anyway, no, for real. Let me see. What is there?
What's some things that you like to do? Like, for your peace, like...
I don't even know right now.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to figure that out because I'm going through a transition. So let me just tell y'all, like, I just retired from the Army last week. I gave them damn near 20 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? So I curse a lot, y'all. Please don't judge me. That's just that military in me. We curse. All my military brothers
I don't
and
have an
sisters.
excuse for me cursing, guys.
we be cursing, like, for real.
Yeah.
So when I curse, please don't think that I'm dumb, for lack of better words, or that I don't know how to use my vocabulary. It's just, this has been my vocabulary for a really long time. So sometimes, and when I get passionate, I really use curse words. It's my emphasis words. So that's pretty much
Make you really feel what I'm saying.
I need you to feel it, you know. When you tell your kid, I'm going to whip your butt, sounds different from, I'm going to beat your ass. You know?
Even though you're not literally going to beat them, you want them to think you will.
I want them to be scared a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I got 3 kids, you know. They are my life. I got a 19-year-old. I got a... What else? 16. My daughter is 16. And then I got like a little 3-year-old,
my little sugar
baby.
man.
Yeah, which is her nephew, actually.
Hey.
It's her nephew. I mean, that's it. Like,
That's it.
So I'm transitioning right now. I'm transitioning, trying to figure out what's next for me. Like, what am I going to do next? Like, I did the military thing. I've had several businesses. I've had several jobs. You know what I'm saying? So what's next? What you got? What you got? Tell me about you.
My name is Bridget. Everybody call me B.Hall or the doll or B or Queen B or Miss B. Just don't call me on my goddamn name. And I'm silly. I'm silly as hell, goofy as hell. I don't really take a lot of things too seriously. Even if someone doesn't like me, I'm just like, okay, I'll leave it down and then go about my goddamn business. I curse a lot, but that's just because all my people curse a lot. My mom, my granny, and on up. We some cussing people over here.
Girl, that Texas just came on out.
Did it? Born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Outside, y'all know outside you gotta drink water from the water hose. I was like that in these streets. Born and raised in Fort Worth. I am the middle child, and I do suffer from middle child syndrome. I have an older brother, and I have a younger sister. And y'all are not speaking up. I was like, oh, we can hear that.
Sorry, my bad, y'all.
I have one daughter, and like I said before, she's away with her dad for the summer. She'll be back soon. I miss my baby. We have a pet snake. What else? I love to travel. I absolutely love to travel. I get my peace. I get to re-energize myself. I love to nap at least 3 times a day or so. And I love sports. I would say that. I'm a diehard Steelers fan. I know I'm from Fort Worth. Everybody expects me to be a Dallas fan, but I'm totally not. They're losers. I'm a Steelers fan. Other than that, that's about it. I like to date and I love people.
And let me tell y'all our history, and then we can talk about, you want to talk about the history or you want to talk about the pretty ugly struggle?
History. Let's go history.
Our history is we knew of each other in high school because we're both from Fort Worth, Texas. You know, shout out to the funk. You know what I mean? Like, we knew of each other. I just remember seeing her, like, probably in volleyball games and track, and because we were probably the same size, same height. So we probably were, like, always each other's opponent. Yeah, you know, so we were always, you know what I'm saying? And it was just always cool. Like, when I see you, be like, what's up, girl? Yeah. So let me tell you how I came back into her life. I was married to her brother. So this is my ex-sister-in-law. I'm gonna have to tell y'all that story another day because we're running out of time.
That whole deep. That
right there. I showed up to her house and she was like, what happened to that other girl you was there last week?
Not even 2 weeks prior, he was so in love with somebody else. I'm like, hey, I know you, don't I? I was like, and then they sat down on my couch and I was like, what happened to such and such? He looked at me like he wanted to shoot
he
me
was about
between
to
my eyes.
cut her throat.
And then Constance turns and says, yeah, what happened to her? Tell your sister what happened.
So tell her. Because, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna go there. But anyway, so that's our history. Like, that's how we...
And then after that, like, my brother made me love her, and I absolutely do love her. Like,
that's my sister. She's like one of the best things that came out of the marriage.
Oh,
her and that baby of mine. But hey,
amen.
I digress.
And here we are today.
And so we started this podcast because we be talking for hours. We be on the phone all day, and we just be talking about shit. It's just random,
flowing.
you know. And then we were like, we both listen to podcasts, so we send each other podcasts all day. But we were like, there are no podcasts that speak to us. You know, there are no podcasts for black girls that ain't about sex, completely about sex, or that's not about empowering. Because, bitch, I'm empowered enough. I don't want to, I'm tired of y'all telling me I can be great. I know I can be great, but the struggle to be great is out here. And ain't nobody talking about that part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We make this shit look good. They always want to
say, like, oh, the rags to riches, but they're not telling you, like, from point A, okay, this is what I did, this is how it happened. And everything ain't just pretty. Everything ain't just pretty. It's been a lot of ugly.
It's been a lot of ugly.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why we named it the Pretty Ugly Struggle, because this shit get hard and it gets really, really ugly. But we as women, and shout out to all my melanin sisters, we make this shit look good. Y'all make that single mother shit look good. Y'all make that heartbreak look good. Y'all make all this shit look good. And we just wanted something for us. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to
come and just be, no judgment. Judgment-free zone.
And we're going to continue to grow, and we're going to bring people in. And we, like right now, I put it on my Facebook Live, and I see y'all. Thank y'all all for the love. they coming out here, Bridget. Yay! Like, B. So I appreciate y'all so much for sharing. And dang, this is so deep. I'm about to cry.
Bitch, you better not.
Okay. Oh,
I'm going to judge you. I'm going to judge you.
Enough.
I'm teasing.
Okay. Enough about us, bitch. We ain't shit.
We'll give y'all more though as it goes on. I feel like every episode we'll give more of ourselves, more into our background and things like that. And we'll get into some relationships stuff because I'm a divorcee. You know, like I've been through some things as well, and yeah.
And these niggas ain't shit sometimes.
In closing,
these niggas ain't shit sometimes. Fuck these niggas. No, I said I was gonna stop saying niggas, and I'm gonna say brothers because I'm empowering.
Fuck these brothers. Is that empowering?
No, it's not. So again, fuck these niggas sometimes.
Oh,
okay,
you are stupid.
So that is what it is. Is it? Are we done?
Yeah, I think we should wrap this one up, guys. Okay. Thank you so much for coming and sitting with us and talking with us this episode. We so much appreciate you guys. Leave us your comments. I'm saying this week, leave us your comments. Last week I was like, I don't want to see it. But like it's been a lot of love, but I know we'll get some criticism, and we're tough. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we didn't do a pretty guy or girl.
Let's do it. I never have one. Can we do pretty girl Breonna Taylor, please?
Okay, definitely.
We'll give that pretty girl of the week to Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace, Queen.
Rest in peace, Queen. We love you. We appreciate your sacrifice for this movement.
Wow.
Pretty That's guy. Real. Who's that going to be?
Pretty guy for the week. Who been dope? Anybody been dope?
Girl, I've been out of touch.
Me too.
I've been out of touch. You know.
How about Dave Chappelle?
I was just about to say that.
Okay,
girl,
cool.
We on sync, boo. We here. Y'all see that? We here. Yeah, Dave Chappelle. Yeah.
Dave Chappelle for dropping that 846.
It was pretty dope. It was a little
We'll get into
deep.
it. We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, if y'all are on the Facebook Live, don't go off because we're going to come back. But
for part 2.
For part 2. So this concludes today. Thank you
for
again.
Joining us.
It's been real. I'm your girl, Conni Love.
And I'm your girl, B.Hall. See you next week.
The struggle is real. Good job. Oh, you know that. Oh, is it still recording?